Hi, my name is Tiana, and if you're not new here, welcome back. In today's video, I'm doing something that is very highly requested, and that is my daily makeup routine. I'm walking you through every single step, every single product, every single shade name, how to apply it, where to apply it, how to blend it. I'm giving it to you all, okay? My makeup routine is something that I do not play with. I truly feel like I've locked down my routine. These products are tried and true, trusted. I've repurchased over 1 million times, okay? And if you love glowy, no makeup, natural, soft matte, but still like that nice bronzy, glowy goddess look, this makeup routine is gonna be for you, trust. Especially for my dark skin, brown skin girls, this is very friendly for you because I know it's hard to find our shades. So without further ado, let's get into this and I'm gonna show you exactly how to recreate this makeup look. So let's start off with the first phase. The first phase is so important, and I feel like a lot of people miss this step, and it is the prep skincare phase before you even put a lick of makeup on your face, okay? This is so important, so imperative to get that glowy, no makeup natural look. First things first, I like to go in with a toner. This is the Booster Essence Toner from Muji. I really love this stuff. I kind of just pour it into my hand and I just press that into my skin. Already look at how moisturized my skin looks. This stuff is truly amazing. But now we're gonna put down the water-based toner, and I'm actually gonna go in with a milky toner. This is the Innisfree Green Tea Ceramide Milk Barrier Essence. I'm gonna take a little bit of this on my hand, like so. We're just gonna press it into the skin. Guys, I'm already feeling very hydrated and good. But now we're gonna move on to our third prep skincare product, and that is going to be a hyaluronic acid or kind of like a glow serum. It's the Bioma Phytomucin Glow Serum, their Triceramide Complex Serum. That was a lot of words, but I digress. One thing that I really love about this stuff, how glowy and kind of like sticky it is. Like literally, look at that. My skin is literally giving a glass skin, but now we're moving on to our final product, and this one is an absolute non-negotiable, okay? It's sunscreen. Everyone sleeps on sunscreen. Not only is it really just good for your skin health overall to protect you from the sun, sunscreen literally gives you that glow. This is glow in a bottle. I personally really love this one. It's the La Roche-Posay Anthilose. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but it's the 50+ SPF, and this stuff just blends like butter. I put also a lot. Okay guys, our skin is prepped. She's ready to go. She's ready to actually start applying some makeup. You can literally tell from the before look, before we did like the skincare prep phase, to now how different my skin looks and how it truly looks prepped and ready to actually start putting makeup on. We can now move on to our primer phase. I'm using two things. First up is the Merit Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. We already have a lot of glow from our skincare, but this stuff is just really life-changing. I like to take just a little bit and then just put it over my skin like so. Now we're gonna move on to our second primer product, the Say Glowy Super Gel in the shade Sun Glow. It really just gives you that nice bronzy glowy look. So I do about 2 pumps on my cheeks and then 1 on my forehead. And then again, just blending that in. Now we can actually start putting some makeup on our skin. For my foundation today, we're gonna be using the one and only, the tried and true Haus Labs Tri-Clone Tech Foundation. Been using this for over a year. I'm obsessed, I love it. I already have a restock bottle, okay? I don't play about her. She is so good and she lasts all day long, which we love. It also gives you that full coverage look, not looking too cakey or heavy on the skin. It still looks like your skin, but better. So I do about 2 pumps there, and then I'm gonna do about just 1 little pump on my forehead. And then I'm just gonna take this foundation brush from Rare Beauty and just blend that in. Now let's move on to concealer. I've been using the same concealer for 5 years. We are in a committed relationship. Nothing does it quite like this one. This is the Lancome Tint Idol Ultra Wear All Over Concealer, and it's full coverage, it's creamy, it blends easily, it does not crease. Now your placement for concealer is very important. Concealer is supposed to like highlight your face, so I like to put it right here, and then I like to bring a little bit of it onto the bridge of my nose and then kind of replicate it here. And then I like to do a little bit here just to give that like elevated look on the eyes. I'm gonna take a little bit more and do some right on my forehead. Lastly, I'm just gonna put some right here. Key tip with your concealer is you want to let it sit, letting it marinate, kind of letting it dry up just a little bit, not completely, giving it some time to work, okay? And then we can move on to the brow. Now guys, for brows, I do it in a little bit of an unconventional way, but for the sake of the video and being honest with you guys, I'm gonna show you how I do it. This is the brow lamination up to 24 hours from L'Oreal Paris. I'm gonna take the brow glue and really just run it over my hairs, going like literally back and forth, covering every single hair, okay? Now that our brows are looking a little bit wonky, a little bit crazy, now we can move on to our brow mascara, the NYX Stick It, I always love saying that name, Thickening Brow Mascara. And now, this stuff is gonna fix the shape of our brows while giving it some color and also giving it a little bit of extra hold because it also like helps to keep it nice and in place. So I'm just gonna brush up our brow hairs. Now this is the part where I feel like it's a little bit unconventional. I kind of like to take the end of my 2 brow products. It doesn't matter, I've literally used both. Kind of just push up the hair. This also helps to just get rid of any extra product that we don't need. And one, just by doing that, I feel like it really helps to give that laminated brow look, which personally I really, really like. Go like this, and I pretty much just go and line up the hairs to kind of lay down nicely like so. But yeah, that's kind of my unconventional way that I like to do my brows. We're gonna move on to bronzer, and I'm gonna be using today the Makeup Forever Professional Paris Creamy Multi-Use Sticks. Now, placement of bronzer is so important and it differs face to face. For me personally, I know that my jawline starts here and then it kind of goes down like so. So I don't like to go any higher than here when I place my bronzer. And then when I'm blending it out, I don't like to go any lower than here. Know that I start here and then I kind of like to bring it down there. And then again here and bring it down. And then we're just gonna do kind of like a nice little half circle on my forehead, and then a little bit on the kind of bridge of my nose here. Now we're gonna blend it out. I'm gonna use the MAC 170S brush, and one thing that I like to tell myself is to pat, not rub. So I'm kind of patting in the bronzer, and then I'm also blending upwards, not downwards. We want to give that like defined, like lifted look. For the forehead, I kind of like to brush it out into my hairline. Okay, our creamy bronzer is all blended out. Now we can finally blend out that concealer. I'm gonna be using the Real Technique brush today. This is the Deluxe Crease brush. And I always like to start here on the eye. And you also wanna really make sure that we're blending that well into the waterline so we don't get that creased weird look. And then on our forehead here. Then after we blended out our concealer under our eyes, I can finally blend out this cream bronzer that we have here. I just like to do my concealer first just to make sure that that's all good. Okay, moving on to our final cream product for this routine, we're gonna be using a cream blush. This is the Unreal Blush Healthy Glow Stick from Charlotte Tilbury. I am obsessed with this color. This is going to be my color for the summer. It truly is stunning. I like to use a brush just to pick up the product just because I feel like I get more of the pigment that way. For my blush product placement, I just start here and then kind of blend up into my forehead. Start right on the apples of my cheeks. Like when I smile, the apples of my cheeks are right there. So I kind of like to start right there and then kind of blend it up. Just look at how pretty that shade looks on my skin tone. Now that we're done with all of our cream-based products, we can finally move on to using our kind of matte powder products. We need to bake this face, okay? Now again, we were trying to give that no makeup, glowy look, but at the same time, you do need some powder, okay? At that point, it's gonna go from glowy to greasy real quick, and we don't want that, okay? I personally love to use the one size setting powder. And I also love using a powder puff, like a little triangle powder puff like this, to set my face. I take some of the powder, like about that much, and then I like to take off just a little bit on the back of my hand, and then we're gonna go in and then I'm gonna continue to bring it out under my eye. Now really make sure that we're getting right under that eye. Bring it out just a little bit and then bring it right back in and reline the nose. Now the trick with this, we still wanna bake, not give greasy, is to not over bake. A little bit down here, just around my nose here. And you can already see that it's really starting to give that like seamless matte, but not overly matte look. Now I am gonna set a few other places, taking only a little bit, and then we're gonna do the forehead. I'm gonna let my under eyes bake a little bit and do its thing. And then I kind of set all of my cream products with my powder products. So we just set our concealer. Now we're gonna set our cream bronzer with a powder bronzer. This one is from Haus Labs. This is their Power Sculpt Velvet Bronzer. Now for our brush, I like to use a very like fluffy brush that can really just go in and like buff the bronzer. And this one is from Say. This is the all over powder brush. Tap off the excess and then we're gonna place it right where we placed our bronzer, because again, we're setting our cream bronzer with our powder bronzer. Going over our forehead where we placed our bronzer as well. I go quite heavy with the bronzer because I like to give that like super warm tone bronzy look. And actually kind of just blend out whatever's left of our powder where we placed it. There really shouldn't be much. A lot of it should have like kind of seeped into the skin, honestly, like really sucked it in like a sponge, which I really love. Moving on, we can now do our powder blush. I don't want to do like a super bright shade to kind of take away from the cream blush that we use. So I'm just going to use kind of more like a nude-ish shade. This is the Patrick Ta Double Take Cream and Powder Blush in the shade She Knows Who She Is. I take the powder and then I'm just going to apply it right where we had our blush. Okay, yeah, that That looks amazing. Oh, I'm so excited, guys. This is looking so good. Now we can finally go in with mascara. Personally for me, I do not think you need a fancy high-end mascara. I literally use whatever mascara I have on hand. I'm really not picky when it comes to mascaras. I have this one from Urban Decay. This is their Tube Job Lash Augmenting Tubing Mascara, and I really have been liking this stuff recently. It works really well. Now we're gonna move on to actually doing my lips. First, we're gonna go in with the Huda Beauty Lips Contour Stain. And naturally, I kind of have like a brown line around my lips. I kind of just like to fill in where I don't have that brown line, which is right here. And I like to lightly go over the line on my top lip. This is their soft matte lipstick from Prada in the shade Monochrome. I'm just gonna place this like right in the middle. The Lancome Juicy Tube Original, and just apply it to my lips. And that's pretty much my 3 go-to lip combo that I've been loving at the moment. Now we're gonna move on to setting spray, and we're doing the one and only Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Party all night, stay all day. Kind of fanning that in. I'll talk to you about this amazing product. Okay, this is the last step in my makeup routine. Finishing powder, like their setting finishing powder, and I have it in their darkest shade. They look, you need to come out more shade ranges because the fact that this is the darkest is crazy. Like this works for me because I only place it in certain areas that need to be more highlighted. So this kind of lighter shade works, but we could do better and we could do more shades. Okay, I like to press it into the product. Again, wiping a little bit off on the back of my hand. And then I like to place this really only in my under eyes. Place it here, and I don't go far with the product. Okay, we're not bringing it out because again, we still want to keep that glowy look, and this is supposed to like set it and kind of give that like matte airbrush look. So I just place it literally right in the crease, like corner of my eye here as well. Truly makes all the difference. Like I hope you guys can see from the before. Still look great, still look beautiful because all the products I'm using are amazing, but look at how it looks now. It literally looks airbrushed. It literally looks seamless. It literally looks perfect. 10 out of 10, it makes all the difference. But yeah, that is the final makeup look. Let me take down these clips so we can get the full effect, the full look. Okay guys, we are all done. This is my full makeup routine. And what do we think about the final results? I feel like it's eating. If you would try this out, if you love some of these products, or if I introduced you to new products that you might be trying out, might be purchasing. But let me know if I can clarify anything in the comments for you guys, shade names, anything that you need. I will be able to help you out in the comments. So let me know if you have any questions. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope that you can recreate this. So if you recreate it, send some photos, DM me on Instagram. I would love to see. I'll see you in my next video.